couldn't tell me different. I need a round-the-way girl to let me. Showtime at the Apollo. I'm about the bottom. Take two and pour out a little for my who won't live to see tomorrow.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all the that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My 8-spoon goon big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready, break! Timberwolves.
And they'll begin on the ground with Gainwell.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. In motion right is Watkins.
Pass 11, pass 11.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll go out of bounds and appears right at the 45. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Hurts sets up to throw it. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. To throw again on second down. Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Come 19. 18
Hurts. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. On second down, Gainwell looking for space. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on third down.
Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. The kick by Elliott is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
From the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Throwing Jones. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never brought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now Jones. Under pressure, and they got to him again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. Here's Jack Fox now. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taken in at the 22. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's a run by Gainwell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, Trap 60.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. Purple lead. Ryan.
They run behind center with Gainwell. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
65, Jack, 65. 19 tight, 19 tight.
In motion left comes Brown. And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
Cougar 19. Riggs.
On the counter, it's Gainwell. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
On the set. Warriors 70.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
70 Rangers.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Panther 11. Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
On 1st down, Hurts. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop the throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. And his throw here's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions have moved out in front. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Lions 7, Eagles 3.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Come 19, come 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is going to lose yardage here. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. Off play action. Jones. They'll roll him out right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. Badgley able to knock this one through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Flush to his right. And one more time, that's Watkins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
19-18. Buffalo lead. Buffalo 18.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He finds his man. Complete. That's Watkins. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's a gain of 7.
Sammy Lions.
3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw again. That's to his running back, Gainwell. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Back to 60.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18. Pioneers. Hey, Cash.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
60 Bobcats. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hurt.
They'll send Brown in motion right. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Over the middle to Smith. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a press play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll run here with Gainwell. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Jones. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, here comes Swift. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Panther 11. Mustang 19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Ready?
Back to throw again. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And that is incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
19 Tiger. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Second down and goal. Hurts. He'll buy some time right. His pass caught at the 4. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Let's go now. Sixty Maverick. Street. Ready.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, tried to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Jackson, the man in motion right. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Looking to throw. Jones. And that will be incomplete.
But the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Fielded at about the 28.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 1260.
They start the drive here with Gainwell.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll drop this underneath for Gainwell. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Check, 18, 5 here.
From the 39,
Hurts. He'll check this one down to Gainwell. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line.
Tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Hurts.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And they'll stay on the ground with Gainwell again.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 7-11.
Cowboy 80.
The 12-yard line.
Hey, smash Broncos. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Straight ahead, it's Gainwell.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Eagles on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Mustang 19.
Throwing is Hurts.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Dallas Goedert from 4 yards out.
And the Eagles are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter. The division. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time. But now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
In motion left is Watkins.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Hurts.
And this is caught by Watkins.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. On 3rd down, it's Gainwell.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And they'll go right back to Gainwell here on first down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, a run with Gainwell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well. Especially the quarterback. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards. Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him. Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now that run, that's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it, keep telling your guys to stay motivated, and they found a crease on that play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Jones. He's airing it out for Williams. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jamison Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. Badgley on for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
18 Cardinal, head the street,
On the handoff, Gainwell. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
And here's a handoff to Gainwell.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Rolling to his right. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith.
52 yards.
And the Eagles use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he returns this to the 22.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
To throw is Jones. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Here's Jones. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Jones. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
First down, Lions.
Jones. Eluding the pressure right. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Unfortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
He's going to air one out. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
50, 18, Pioneers.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
And the Eagles' season season will continue at least one more week.